Hey guys, I'm Sam, one of the admins for at Blueberry Lesbian at blueberry.lesbian on Instagram. Yeah, hi, I'm Sam. What this video is just a reminder to any of you that, if you've been told by your parents or at school or whatever that you're not valid, just know that I think you're valid. Because when I go back to school, I know for a fact that, people are gonna say Tamika instead of Sam and all this other bull crap. I know they're gonna do that, so I understand what it's like to have that. But just know that no matter what, I still think you're valid. Like, if you tell me that you're something that other people say you're not valid for, that's not true at all. You are definitely valid for that no matter what. I know what it's like to feel that you're not valid because, I definitely nearly at least 50% of the time feel like I am not valid. And that's because I've had bad experiences and just family problems and that. So, yeah, just know that you are valid in my eyes. You are valid no matter what anyone ever says to you, ever. You will always be valid. No matter what. No matter if you're gay, lesbian, straight, whatever. There are many more things. But no matter what, you are always valid. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Because, see, I don't personally know people who have been told that they're not valid. But I do know that it does happen, that people do tell others that they're not valid. And I know it happens. And I just want you guys to know that I will not be doing that. I am completely accepting of anyone. One thing I find is that people think that because I hate someone, I'm racist or whatever. Because in my old class, before I got into honors, that's on my other account, by the way, there was this guy I hated, and he thought that I hated him because he was, he was darker skinned than me, but that wasn't the case. The reason why I hated him was because he annoyed me, like his personality was annoying to me, and people thought that that was me being racist, which it wasn't. That was me just finding him annoying. Like, there are plenty of people in the world that I find annoying, and just he was one of them, but people thought I was being racist because of it. And so I understand what it's like to have people not understand you and how you work. And also, one thing that I found is that, this is just for anyone in general, but, gender roles. I fucking hate them to bits. Yeah, sure, I will sometimes, act like a complete girly girl, go full on makeup and stuff like that. But that's not very often, because that's just not me. But when I do, I don't really like it anyway. What am I saying? I'm rambling on. Sorry. But just, yeah, if you're a boy and, people say you can't wear makeup and that you have to be strong and that you have to do sport, don't listen to them. Because if you don't, that's practically saying that you're not valid, but that's not the case. Like, no matter what anyone says to you, you are always valid. No matter what. And if anyone tells you otherwise, if they're not a family member, then you can say, go fuck yourself to them. You may get in trouble for that, but then, in your defense, tell whoever's getting you in trouble that they were saying that you weren't valid and you were just saying, go fuck yourself. Like, go fuck yourself. Your opinion doesn't matter to me. Because, see, people who say that you're not valid, they're really, really, just ignore them. I'm not saying ignore them, but just more so, if necessary, if they do try and fight you because, you're saying you say that, they say that you're not valid, and then you say, I am valid, but then if they start to fight you on that, don't fight back. Like, if they keep fighting you, don't fight back. Just say, really? You're that low? Really? Really? You're that low to fight me because I say that I'm valid? Just stand up for yourself. And if you ever see or hear about anyone that you know or friends with that, says, that says someone has told them that they're not valid, comfort them and tell them that they are valid. Because the reason why I wanted to make this video was because I know that there are people out there who say that, you're not valid if, you're blah, 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 and blah, 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 and all that stuff. What I wanted to make this video for was because I know that happens, and I just want to say that, you know what? If it's like a really, really big deal, then tell me and I will help you. And I'm sure Daisy will as well. I'm sure. I think that's how we pronounce her name. I hope it's pronounced Daisy. I don't remember how it's pronounced. Anyway, just know that I do accept you for who you are, and it's not a problem to me. It's completely normal to want to be accepted for who you are. It's normal, and it's okay to be accepted for who you are. And anyone who tells you otherwise, then go tell them to whatever, just tell them that you are valid. And if they try and if they're constantly telling you that you're not valid, then tell me, and if necessary, I will fucking fly my fucking ass out there, excuse my language, but I will fly my ass out to wherever you are, and I will bash them if I have to. I will. I'll happily do that. There was a friend, and we were talking about this, and she said that, if anyone does, I told her that if anyone says she's not valid, to tell me, and I will fly my ass over to where she is, and I will bash them, because it's not okay to tell people that they're not valid. Not at all, no matter on race, gender, skin color, whatever. It's not okay to tell someone they're not valid. So if anyone does tell you you're not valid, just know that I do think you're valid. Whatever you're going through, it's temporary, trust me. There is always a rainbow after the storm. And just get through this. Sam believes in you. Get through this. But and I'm not saying you should do this, but if you ever do need a friend, and you're not able to get in touch with me or Daisy or anyone, there are always people on YouTube that sometimes I turn to when I need a smile and no one else is there. There are people out there who can help you smile. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, they're just two of the people that I watch that, whenever I watch them, I'm always smiling, and I'm always happy, and always, especially if I've felt sad before I've watched them, I always feel happier after I've watched them. So if you ever need a friend and you can't find a friend, or none of your friends are there, or you can't make a friend, or whatever, just maybe try watching them. Or, if you already like a YouTuber, watch their videos. And if if there's music that you listen to that makes you smile, listen to that music. Don't ever listen to your demons or whatever. Always, try and smile as much as possible. Okay? I love you guys all so much. And this is it. I don't know how to end these types of videos. Just remember, you guys, you are valid. If you need to talk to me about anything, or if you're confused, or have anything that you want to ask me, just ask. I will try and get back to you as soon as possible. Just know that because I am in Australia, I do have different time zones. I do, if you message me and I don't respond instantly, I'm sorry about that. I may be out or I may be asleep, but just know that I will get back to you as soon as possible. I won't just see it and ignore it. I will see it and I will respond. That's the type of person I am. I do not just see a message and not respond to it, unless, of course, I've got to, say I can only look at my phone for a second to, check something, but then I can't go on it at all for the rest of the time. Then I'm sorry if that does happen during school. When I go back to school next week, I think it is. I think I go back to school not next Monday, but the Monday after, I think, from memory. But yeah, just know that I will try and get back to you as soon as possible. And if I'm not able to get back to you, then, just keep waiting. I will definitely get back to you because I care about each and every one of you. And trust me, I already love how well this page is doing and how, people I love it. I love how there is no hate. I've seen no hate so far. And I just love this community. And yeah, I love you guys all so much. And bye.